One big issue I had growing up was I would just break things. I would cut things up. I would hit things with a hammer, like not all over the house or anything like that. No, usually it was like stuff off in the yard or anything like that. And a lot of people have reported the same things where, like, if they have a pair of scissors and, something like right in front of them, even if they know it's something they're not supposed to, sit there and cut up, an overwhelming urge of them just wants to cut it up. It's like some sense of them wants to just see what it's like when it's broken. It's just an overwhelming curiosity. And it's not something that actually has a name. Like with pica, it's with pica, that's where people eat, things that aren't supposed to be eaten. But it's understood that, hey, that's something outside of their control. It's, a compulsive thing that's due to stress, trauma, anxiety. But you ignore the fact that, this other kid just took a pair of scissors to his favorite shirt. Or, like with me at one point, I'd sat there with like a wooden pallet with a hammer for like 30 minutes straight, just breaking a couple of boards on it because I just wanted to see what it was like. And I don't know what part of me ever compelled me to do that. I don't know what part of anybody else ever compels them to do this. But I've noticed that even now with my own child. That's something I've noticed in different parent chat groups about people talking with their own kids. It's just something that no matter what you say to the kid, they come up with, I don't know why I did it. And that's exactly how I felt. I never knew why I was doing it. It's just something I did. And same thing with my daughter. If you feel like you're going to get in trouble for it, it's kind of just a compulsive thing to just lie because you don't have a reasonable answer as to why you did this. And I feel like that's something that really could be looked into and something that should really be given a name, because it's not just, hey, this kid's mad and cut something up. It's this kid literally just was holding a pair of scissors and just had the overwhelming urge to see what it was like to cut this thing. Like, it's not a destructive thing. It's, like I say, just more of a curious thing. It's like a stress relief thing. It's kind of like, sitting there playing with putty. It's just, sometimes it feels good to have something in your hands that just occupies your hands. Well, sometimes it's a pair of scissors and an envelope, or your shirt, or like my daughter today, her mittens. Sometimes it's just unintentional destruction.